Hello and welcome everyone. As you can see, yes, the Jool 10 has gotten bigger. Yeah, I added a new piece to it. I showed the making of it, I believe. I don't remember if I recorded that video or not. I basically added a probe piece to it. I did not record the docking because it took me a little while to dock this because I was basically docking 5. And if you don't believe me, I shall rotate it in order so you can see exactly what I was doing. This thing is very big and very cumbersome, and it does not like to move very well. And if you can see, I added lots of solar panels to it and all kinds of fun and amazing things because this thing is going to need lots of power if it's going to be in space for a long time. It also happens to have 8 probes on it, so power consumption is a little bit of a concern. So I put the solar panels on it just so, we can recharge everything stays nice and safe, and we do not lose our giant spacecraft that isn't even completed yet. So this thing is going to have a boatload of RCS. I believe I added all the RCS that I need for now. I might add more, I might add less, but if you can see, there is 5 docking ports on here, and the center docking port, which happens to not be docked. For some reason or another, I guess it does not like docking 5, it only likes docking 4. So you can see, these 4 are all docked up very nicely. At least 3 of them are. Yeah. So, I'm really hoping that 3 docking ports will hold it. I mean, if this is the case, I don't know what's going on with this, but I might have to tinker with it a little bit more, see if I can line those up better. Docking 4 docking ports at the exact same time, or should I say 3, was no easy task for the most part. It took me a little bit, and that's why I did not record it at all, because I really just didn't want you guys to see me floating around in space, mumbling and bumbling about how I can't get them docked together. Now, hopefully it doesn't, problems don't arise from, just not having one of these things docked up. I don't see it to be any kind of problem, really. If anyone really knows anything about docking more than one docking port, I mean, I can see these being stable because they're all docked together. These 3 at least. I'm really gonna try to get the 4th one because having all 4 of these together would be even better. But yeah, this is the main module basically. I am going to, this right here, all this stuff on the end is not going to be the actual interplanetary drive. I'm going to launch up 3 nuclear motors and some more fuel, and I believe I'm going to put a a one-man pod attached on the side. Maybe I'll put 3 of them. I'm not 100% sure on how I want to set that up yet. I'm going to bring along probably 5 Kerbals, maybe 6. I am not sure on that either, but I don't plan on losing them, and I don't plan on leaving any of them behind, so I'm going to have to work out how exactly I'm going to do this. If I do land on Lathe, I will not be retrieving that Kerbal. I'm thinking I'll just send a probe, because if I send a Kerbal there, I will not be able to get him back, unfortunately. But, if we had a Lathe space program, here's the bridge, in a sense, and here's the crew cabin, I guess, for now. I don't think I'm going to add another crew cabin just because I don't want to bring up another one. It really doesn't make any sense to add another one. But we have a lot of these solar panels. We have more than what we need, and I always tend to bring a lot more than what's needed. And it looks like we're running out of power right now, even though we have... Maybe it's from the headlights? I don't know. So, I don't understand how we could be losing power, but yet have this many... Oh, well, that makes sense. Being behind Kerbin. See, this game, that's the one thing I don't understand, is there's still there's still light and a lit up side and a dark side, even though you are on the dark side. So confusing. So, yeah, I'm going to be taking this off, and I'm going to have probably 3 nuclear engines. I'm going to probably bring it down a little bit, and that will be the end of it. And yeah, there will be the smaller Mark 1 pod on there, and that will probably be the end of it. And, I'm really kind of in the design phase right now still. Like, I don't know. I kind of just slapped these things together, which wasn't probably my best bet, but it works. This thing is looking amazing to me. Like, absolutely amazing. And I think I'll do a small speed test. I will save it first. So, F5. I always mix them up. I always hit F9 for some reason. I'm like, no! Alright, so let's get the SAS on. And let's do our first test burn with 2 docked pieces. Looks like it's holding together very well. Let's see how it's affecting our orbits. Yeah, see, I can't really see this. I don't really know what it's doing here. See, the other problem is that the bridge is going to have all the control, and it does not actually have anyone in it right now. So, that can cause some problems. So I'm going to aim it more towards, I don't know, this way. And the RCS is fully functional, at least for the front. The back is going to have some RCS, but if you can look, I got some mega RCS ports here, to control this thing while it's in space, everything else. So, let's see what this thing is doing. It looks like it's doing nothing. Oh, yeah, I'm decreasing my my periapsis here. Yeah. So that was a very successful first test. I'm gonna turn this off. The RCS I'm gonna turn off. And yeah. So I'm gonna hit F9 here. And anyways, guys, that was the Jool 10 test to see how well the docking ports held up, and I think it's safe to say that I don't really need to go ahead and dock those other pieces. I might try, but yeah. So anyways, guys, if you like what you see here, subscribe. I have a Twitter and a Facebook. Go ahead and like everything, and become my follower, and I will love you forever. So I will see you next time.